You gonna get us?
You're live.
We are now live on YouTube. If you could, at some point, tell us how many people are watching.
I don't know that I can ever do that.
Yeah, doesn't it say it right
Oh,
here?
there's 0 people watching.
Okay, let's look.
Can we just move on,
We're
please?
gonna let this soak for a minute. We've got to have one person.
Somebody log on.
Okay. All right. Drew's logging on right now. Oh, there we
That counts as me.
Oh, there's 2. Let's go. 2
oh,
people.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Awesome. 11:30. Okay. If I would have called the meeting to order, everyone is here. We've got Drew Bergson by phone. Craig Bullock is out. We do have Rocky Eaton, our attorney, and our clerk, Melissa Martin, and Miss Ada is here. You could have watched her on YouTube. You'd have been number 3. I would ask that Mike Lott lead us in the prayer and the pledge, and also we remember the Fagan family and some folks from Petal Harvey Baptist that are trying to get back in this country from Israel.
Father, we just thank you for your love for us, Lord. There's so many things going on in this world today that we don't understand. One thing we do understand is that you're in control. And Lord, help us to have our heart and our minds directed toward the things that we know that you want us to do. And Lord, I do pray for the group from Petal Harvey Baptist Church and those with them. And we know that they are safe at the moment, and we know that they have plans to head back this way by the end of the week. And Lord, we thank you for guiding that process. And Lord, Miss Ada's son is in Iran, and Lord, so many others that our country and people we might know, or those friends we might know over there. We just pray that your direction. And Lord, help us to be more mindful of your presence with us every day, no matter where we are. We're here, we're there. We know that you're with us. So give us a personal desire to be in your presence every day. Lord, I pray for Miss Fagan's family. She was a much loved person in this world and this area. And Lord, I pray that you will comfort them, continue to comfort them. Your name has been glorified in this process, and I pray that continues. Now we ask that as we gather here for this meeting, that you'll guide our words and our thoughts and our deeds. Help us to do what's best for this city. In Jesus' name I pray. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, is there a motion to adopt the agenda? I think you guys had the addition of the docket on there sent out later. So this is with that addition on there. Is there a motion to accept to adopt the agenda? Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Is there a motion to approve the consent agendas 1 through 4?
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
All righty, we have no public comment, but we're going to save you to the end, Miss Ada. Okay. No proclamations or resolutions, no bids or quotes, no old business. Let's go ahead and get to general business. Number 5, request to pay the estimate number 1 in the amount of $31,468.75 to TrueMac LLC for South George Street bridge replacement per SDW.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 6, we're just spending money today, Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
6, request to pay the estimate number 5 in the amount of $107,881.53 to Fairley Construction Services for Friendly Park Northern Access Road per Shaw's Dearman and Waite's recommendation.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
For the most part, they are through. We've got to get some signage done, and then we will have a ribbon cutting back end of this month, first of next month, and I'll add something to that after the meeting. Not
This was
take up a bunch of time now.
This was a funded project, right?
Yes, $500,000, $500,000 was from Representative Byrd. And then we added some funds into it too, to make it really nice. So anyway, somebody at some point, obviously we're going to sell some ads to one of the brick walls that's in the interior of the park. And somebody might say, well, we need lights down that road. The thought process is let's let it soak right now. I don't want to throw a bunch of lights up and then it's blinding the kids while they're playing ball. So let this settle in, let the dust settle, and we'll see if we need them. We'll address that at another time if needed. Number 8, request to pay Shiles, Dearman, and Waits invoice 27763 in the amount of $15,093.68 for construction management of Matthews Branch sidewalk improvements. Is there a motion? Motion and second. All in favor?
I think you skipped one.
Yes, that's what I had.
Oh, I thought that I should
You
miss the
need to
one.
go back to the water line.
I think I should miss the ones that where we pay, huh? You can say, well, sorry, we didn't vote on that. Back to number 7, request to accept contract with Shiles, Dearman, and Waits for engineering services for water line replacement along US Highway 11. Is there a motion? And I'll tell y'all what it's about.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
Obviously, we've got a decent section of line out there, but there is some a really bad section. This basically just retains their services. This doesn't mean we're fixing to move on anything from a finance standpoint. The idea would be this is something that we could budget whenever we get into August. So unless some money is found, this would be something that would take place in the next budget. But it allows them to start doing some of the paperwork side of this.
First I've heard of how much line are we looking at?
Basically from Bardings, that's what they call it, something else for some reason. Bardings down to the meat market. We've had some pretty bad accidents there. The tricky part will be is I don't think we want to dig up the gas station's cement right there. So we'd probably look to bore that under there and take that section out of there. Just some old pipe that we're dealing with, unfortunately. But anyway, that allows them to do some of the paperwork and everything to kind of get us in a position to do that. I don't think it would be, I mean, it'd be somewhat expensive, but it's, I guess it is in our world. It's not expensive, but if somebody out there heard it, they'd be like,
There's not a lot of connections that way, is there?
yeah, there's not a lot of shut-offs, and we've had at least two pretty bad water leaks in front of the old dance studio over by the marijuana place, for lack of a better word.
Tortuga.
Yeah, and they're usually a little difficult because there aren't any shut-offs, right?
There's one that's across the railroad track. That when you kill that line, it kills that whole highway left.
Yeah,
A couple more valves would be better. So if you have a leak on this side, you can kill that side without affecting the business.
now in a perfect world, we go all the way down Highway 11 and be done with it. But from a financial standpoint, let's live to fight another day. If they come back with something crazy or bids come back crazy, hey, then we have a different conversation. But there's also some funding we're going out after that this might be a part of that conversation as well. So we'll see. So I got a motion, got a second. All in favor? Number 9, request to refund bond in the amount of $879 for L. Evans.
Motion.
Is there a second? All in favor? Number 10, request to dispose of the following in the rec department: 3 laptops with those asset numbers and a paper shredder.
Motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Good job, Blake.
I got you.
Number 11, request to accept quote in the amount of $4,995 annually from the Pine Belt Green Scene for maintenance of flower beds on South Main Street. And if we get a motion second, I'll explain that.
Motion. Second.
Basically what we're doing down there, obviously, if we have to end up doing it, it won't be as good of a job. Everything from mulching, weeding, and things of that nature. We did get a quote from another provider that does some work over in Hattiesburg, and this was probably half of that number. But it's just us trying to get in front of that so that don't become an eyesore down there when it looks nice when things are good. down there. You guys have y'all weeded it recently or did something to it?
We went, did we eat it? Yes, sir.
Could you include with that, them picking up, and obviously they'll get trash in the center. I wonder if they would get,
On the side.
yeah, I mean, I know you're doing it too because you're mowing the grass, but if they saw something over there, like a Coke bottle, it'd be nice for them to get all that too.
I sure talked to him.
Okay, cool. All right. Got a motion. Obviously, this comes out of the 3% money. Got a motion, and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, number 12, request to adjust services billed to the following due to leaks. 200 North Street water, $2,066.20. 423 McKinnis Street water, $227.67. 203 Sun Circle water, $286.50. 618 Carterville Road water, $480.67. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second, for just,
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to inquire about the
The
2000
big one?
North Street.
Yeah, what happened there? That's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, even under the weirdest situation, that's a leak.
In that area too.
Yeah.
I'd love to know how that will.
Replumbed all cold water lines through the attic space of home and down to each fixture using 3/4 inch. So, I mean, I don't know where her stuff was.
The line goes through the roof.
And what used to be hurt there, Bill?
They're big, well, I mean,
Text
it's,
like that. I don't
well,
think-
that is 2 months.
Okay.
This back-to-back bills, because it obviously went through 2 cycles.
Sounds
So-
like they just left it like.
I mean, her bill was 153 something, and then it jumped up to over $1,000 both months.
I think I had a leak and it was still only like $200 or something.
That's
So yeah, that's a show enough. Yeah,
Depends on when you get your leak fixed.
that should have been easy to find.
It's a rental house also.
Would it get real quiet in the house?
Already got a motion, got a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Number 13, request to adopt an ordinance approving a zoning change for property located at 1082 Highway 42 with that parcel number from R1 to C2 per the Planning Commission's recommendation. If we could get a motion and a second for discussion.
Motion. Second for discussion.
Okay.
We don't have anybody here we don't have the owner or business owner or anything.
We got Amy.
What we got going on, Amy?
Murphy Pace wanted to purchase this property from Ms. Tran, who owns 1082 Highway 42. But he doesn't want to purchase it without having it rezoned and wanting a conditional use for auto sale. He has a dealership on West Central currently, Panther Auto Sales. He says he's outgrown his current location. So he said that this will be ideal.
It's 1082.
It's between Sky Fuel and Panther's Den.
That's right.
Uh,
What would he do with the house there? Turn that into the office?
He said he would turn it in an office
Yeah,
for
it
it.
should-
So what would happen with that?
Harry.
Property?
Panther's
He would no
Den.
longer be there.
Okay. Any questions? Anything else?
The planning commission said they could see rezoning it, but they did not agree with auto sales for that property.
So what does that do for the current owner if we agreed to rezone it, but did not grant the conditional use, meaning that the new
We're only
buyer
doing,
wouldn't be a buyer?
Right.
Meaning, is she stuck with a C2 now, which,
Mhm.
or he's stuck with a C2 now?
She, Ms.
Oh,
Tran.
I was gonna say,
Oh, I'm talking about Murphy Page.
she would be stuck with a C2 now, which would increase the cost of maintaining that property. But now she doesn't have the buyer. Is she okay with that? Like she still wants
Is-
to be C2?
is the problem though is that they're asking for one thing, but they have to come back and ask for the other thing.
no, it's on there.
It's the next one.
So she's asking for it on his behalf. I can see that's a little weird.
But he was trying to see if she would lease it.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
But
So
he
she'd
would
still be done.
have to
Okay.
work on the building, and so she didn't want to go into that. I don't know what their dealings are with it, because they were supposed to attend this meeting to get a final decision.
but they didn't attend the meeting, so now we're kind of in a weird spot.
I thought they would be here. We did tell them. They had to come back.
So in all honesty, they're asking for a zoning change and an exception.
And the planning commission recommended to grant the zoning change, but
But
not the
yeah,
exception.
they're asking it as two separate things, meaning that we could grant the zone change, but we could deny the exception.
Hey, Amy.
So they knew that from the get-go, didn't they? I mean, they knew, when they walked out of here, they knew what,
were told
okay,
at the end of the meeting is
okay.
that, the planning commission pretty much told Mr. Pace that he would have to apply for that conditional use.
That's what I was kind of
Because it's
thinking.
his actual auto.
His business, yeah.
Yeah, but he wanted to see if he could, you know, what the feeling of the board would be. And I think he was gonna call a few board members.
But
I'm
that's
not sure if he did.
that's the thing that's kind of throwing me now is like if we change the zone, we change it today. We're not going to play hopscotch with it to pull it back if he doesn't move on this. So Miss Tran would be left with a C2 now that she's doesn't have any plans for. So is she okay with that?
She's not here. I mean.
I would think, I mean, honestly, I think that whole area would go commercial anyway. I think we've always
That's
thought
what
that.
you know, it to be C2, but I mean, I can't speak for her saying that she definitely wants it to be C2. She wants to sell it. That was her
Yeah.
main focus.
Well, she's
And he
wanting to
was
sell it.
willing to purchase.
You
it.
can walk
Okay,
down
yeah,
to
if,
C2.
if she's wanting to sell it, then she's wanting to get rid of it no matter what. So hopefully she won't be stuck with that burden for too terribly long.
If we deny it, does that put us on a timer for when he can ask again?
That's what I was gonna ask you, Amy. How long if they deny them the zoning change, can they re-ask?
It would be the same thing as the 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
So if y'all are wondering and want to hear from them and let them have another bite at the apple, so to speak,
Well,
that's nothing to say. You could go ahead and approve one and table the other, or you can just table both of them. Table both of them.
Table both. Just
You
play
know,
it the safest that we can.
yeah, it doesn't cost us anything to go that route.
And I'll try to get in contact.
Can I also ask one
Yeah,
question?
yeah, go ahead.
When you go, if you go to C2, it sounds like we might be tabling it anyway. I think there's residents in there right now. So if you convert to C2, and she has renters in there or she's living in there, would that require her to vacate the property?
Not until the use of it changes. I mean, they can change.
They can
the
stay
zone,
as long as they
still
want to,
live in it
Or as long as
until
they,
the use changes.
but once, she's not gonna rent it out to nobody else afterwards then.
Right.
Okay.
Did you hear her, Drew?
Yes, that makes sense. I'm willing to let them come in and talk because we
Okay,
don't
yeah,
want
let's give them
to
another
change them
chance.
early.
Yeah. Or we have to undo something or something. So is there a motion to table number 13 and number 14?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, perfect. Number 15, request to grant a 5-foot rear setback variance for property located at 108 Hawkins Street per that parcel, per the planning commission's recommendation. Is there a second? All in favor? Number 16, request to approve the docket of claims for the month of February 2026.
Motion.
Is there a second? Yeah, I felt like Steve, I got to pay the bills. Got a motion, got a second, all in favor? Seminars and travel, number 17, request for the following to attend active attack integrated response class in Laurel, March 12th and 13th, total cost $0. I like that. Jesse Jackson, Donica Page, Caitlin Amatidis.
motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 18, request from Michelle Strebeck to attend Summer Court Clerk Conference, Biloxi, Mississippi on June 30th through July 2nd. 2026, total cost $538.42 plus mileage. That's when we're down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, but we never, she hides from us, doesn't she?
Well,
Okay.
she's not part of MML. She was for a couple of years and now
Oh,
they're
aren't they
not.
at a different,
Yeah,
place?
they're a different place.
okay. Got a motion, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, this is the most important thing of the meeting. Request to reimburse Mayor Ducker $1,197.75 for expenses related to DC fly-in as follows. Uber,
Fasting the whole time?
parking, hotel, flight, meals, and mileage. That is the lower rate on the mileage because there was a vehicle available to me, but I did a detour through Biloxi. So that's why that number is as small. Apparently, they've gone up to like 72 cents
Per mile.
per mile. That number would have been like $184, but I didn't get a meal ticket because I waited, and that's no big deal. I'm taken care of. But anyway, is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Any opposed? Okay, now I'm not really worried about this one. Request to reimburse Alderwoman Stringer $441.27 for flight to DC for DC fly-in February 20th through the 25th. Is there a motion? Is there a second? All in favor? Any opposed? She flew out of Gulfport. I flew out of New Orleans. That's why her flight was cheaper. And then obviously going with Supervisor Stringer, there's some things that the county picks up. So that's a good thing. Orders and ordinances, 21, request to adopt an order hiring Jacob Wigley as a part-time patrol officer at a rate of $16 per hour effective March 4th, which is tomorrow. So is there a second? All in favor? 22, request to adopt an order hiring Tony, is that Gomer? In the fire department as a relief driver at a rate of $48,000 annually effective March 20th, pending drug screen and physical per Assistant Chief Lewis. Motion is second. All in favor? Mayor's report, not to belabor it. Had our DC fly-in. I think things went good. And so hopefully they're asking for projects the middle of this month. So we'll be on top of that to make our request. Our 2 build grant applications for Central and North Gandy are in. Hopefully we would hear something around June on that. Some of the loans that we had talked about for water and sewer, you're probably looking about hearing about something about that in the fall. So hopefully we'll get good news on that. Any updates on our fire trucks?
I can check and see,
You were thinking we might get them this summer, but obviously we wouldn't make a payment until next budget. Fire truck and then another truck.
and then the next one.
Do you think we'll get like one and then 12 month-ish later we'll get another?
Fly into,
Wisconsin?
Appleton, Wisconsin, do that check on that truck. That should be sometime in June.
Okay. All right. Miss Ada, how'd your birthday go?
She's on there.
If
Yes, ma'am.
if they'll go ahead and get you your money back, I don't know what Melissa's waiting on.
We have mailed it.
I cannot believe they mailed you a check. You could have just came and gotten it. Could have gave it to Kim and Kim could have swung it by. Anything from the alderman? I'll add something too in our quick work session. And then y'all can add whatever you want during that. So if nothing else, ask for a motion to adjourn. Motion second, all in favor? I know Kim's in a hurry. No, we were talking, and it's something that's gonna come, it's about some building stuff we're having